You know, there's something beautiful about helping others. It's a bit like the unconditional love we get from our mothers. The reward isn't money, it's watching you grow, as we're walking with you and mind how you go.
We're Action Hampshire, helping communities and people thrive.
Sharing your knowledge and giving advice. Selflessly giving. It's nice to be nice, but it's more than that. It's seeing the light come alive in your eyes as we see you inspired and you've realised that you have the strength to go it alone, to find you can do it. Who would have known?
The voluntary sector has been described as the glue in society. Hampshire's voluntary sector is made up of thousands of charities, social enterprises and community groups. Their work is vital, not just to those most in need, but they enrich the lives of all of us. And our role is to support that vibrant and diverse sector, enabling them to both individually and collectively create social change and to make the world a fairer and better place.
I find Action Hampshire a sort of leader really for the county. They're the place to go to find out what's happening in the sector, and they have their finger on the pulse.
The team at Action Hampshire are incredible, and we've really enjoyed working with them here at Basingstoke Voluntary Action. As colleagues in the CVS network, we couldn't be without Action Hampshire. I think the services that they provide are first class.
Action Hampshire can provide the glue that will enable organisations, where it's appropriate, to work together in positive and collaborative ways.
Another great thing about Action Hampshire is that they encourage a dialogue between organisations, and they're always trying to come up with solutions and always trying to make sure that the third sector remains valid and respected.
What they do really matters, and we see the impact of it every day.
They've been proactive, approachable and knowledgeable about working with local communities.
And they're really starting to make a difference, giving small grants and training to local organisations.
You have been a lifesaver.
And without you, I don't know what we'd have done. So brilliant, well done, and take care.
We believe that the voluntary sector makes society more happy, more healthy and more fair. We wish we had a magic wand to provide organisations with the money and volunteers that they need, but unfortunately the charity fairy's gone AWOL. So we provide organisations with the skills, tools, networks, information and voice to help themselves. Someone once said we're like meerkats, and I think that sums us up pretty well. We're always looking outwards, then inwards, then outwards again, to work out how we can support Hampshire's voluntary sector to be the best it can possibly be.
You took the first step when you asked for support. We gave you a mentor and built a rapport. You completed our course and gave it your all. We worked through it together when you hit a wall.
We train individuals and community groups to set up social enterprises. For those of you that don't know what a social enterprise is, it is a business, it's run as a business, but it has to achieve a social or environmental purpose. And interestingly, the man behind the camera now is one of our social entrepreneurs.
You came to us with a kernel of seeds of a business and life that you dreamed you would lead. You came to us because you want to be you, to break out the mould and do what you do. And you know what? We get just as much as you get from us. Our relationship grows as we build our trust.
Action Hampshire hosts the School for Social Entrepreneurs Hampshire's Startup Programme, supported by Lloyds Bank and the National Lottery Community Fund. Over the last 11 years, we've supported more than 200 social entrepreneurs who are motivated and driven to create social change in their communities, supporting over 20,000 beneficiaries, creating jobs and keeping wealth and opportunities within their local communities.
Our relationship grows along with your business, and we can be grateful to be there to witness the birth of an idea and watching it bloom. like an embryo growing inside of the womb.
We also run the Community Business Trade Up training programme, working together with the School for Social Entrepreneurs and funding body Power to Change. This programme is for organisations that are rooted in their local community and trade for the benefit of those people.
I'm really lucky here at Bedhampton Community Centre to be part of the CBTU course run by Action Hampshire, and it's just improved our business no end. We are able to reach such a wider part of the community, especially through this pandemic. It's given us the opportunity to grow and reach more people, so thank you so much for that, Action Hampshire.
At Inspiring Enterprise, we support people who are in long-term employment or looking to get back into the job market. We help them build their social enterprises, get them back into training or get them back into education.
In 2018, I went into rehab with alcohol and drug addictions. Upon leaving, I was presented with a coin that said, "It is better to light a candle than curse the darkness," by Eleanor Roosevelt. This planted a seed, and when Inspiring Enterprise offered me the opportunity to turn that seed into an idea and that idea into a product, I seized the moment. I'm very grateful to Inspiring Enterprise. They've really helped build my self-belief, my self-confidence and worth that my ideas are valuable and possible.
The birth of something amazing and great. We've been there ourselves, so we can relate. So lift up your sights and reach for the skies. We are Action Hampshire, Inspiring Enterprise.
We provide information, advice and guidance to people who manage buildings that are owned and run by the community. You may know some of these as village halls.
274 contacts at community halls and centres across Hampshire received our general news bulletins and specific updates on issues affecting community buildings. We have an online discussion board using the Basecamp system, and we now have, at the end of September, 151 people using the system. The discussion board helps us share new guidance and information quickly and to get timely feedback from organisations. It also enables trustees and managers to network with their peers, sharing ideas and issues so they can offer the best service possible to their communities.
Hampshire Homes Hub offers information, advice, technical support and advocacy. We can also carry out professional surveys to find out what housing communities need.
I think the main thing is it's going to add to the age range of residents in the village, and it will allow people who've got a connection to the village to continue to live here.
And the Action Hampshire housing team really listen to communities, and they're noticeably passionate about helping to evidence housing need and achieve what the communities want to achieve.
Here at Action Hampshire, we believe that no one should be unreasonably disadvantaged by where they live, and of course that includes Hampshire's rural areas. Action Hampshire is one of 38 rural community councils across England, one in every county. These work together to influence national policy making and make sure that rural issues are taken into account. So through our work, we look to stimulate and support rural communities and to help take forward ideas coming from them.
Here at Action Hampshire, we're passionate about tackling health inequalities. There are many communities that face barriers to accessing healthy lifestyles and health services. Our project, Communities Against Cancer, is about helping people address those health inequalities. It's about reaching communities with really clear, simple messages of how they can reduce their risk of cancer and how they can live healthy lifestyles. We've given out over 40 grants, totalling over £100,000. Community groups have used these grants to engage with the people they're supporting in really creative ways.
Everything we do here at Action Hampshire is in support of our amazing members. Our single purpose is to enable them to continue making a real and lasting difference to the people and communities of Hampshire and beyond, as we have been doing for 70 years.
We think the sector's amazing, and we take every single opportunity to show and tell people that. It might be something small like spotting an opportunity and putting two people in touch with each other, or something more strategic like challenging a government decision. So we created a weekly newsletter called Important Stuff You Need to Know. The newsletter goes to around 1,600 people every week. That's over 40,000 newsletters sent out since lockdown began.
And I particularly wanted to thank Action Hampshire for their newsletter during this pandemic. I know it's just a small part of all the amazing work they do, but for me it's been a real source of positivity and optimism, and a great way to feel connected to the sector.
Action Hampshire and their newsletter have been really helpful in getting us reopened, pointing us in the right direction for grants and things, and I don't think we'd have had the confidence to do it without them.
So in partnership with our phenomenal membership community, we've created a way to do even more for our members to enable them to continue to provide crucial services to their beneficiaries. Our membership is designed to help organisations to continue to make that real and lasting difference.
I am really proud to work at Action Hampshire. We are slightly unusual. We're a small charity that does a whole range of different things, which means that we have a staff team that do a lot of different things and have built specialisms and expertise in those different areas. What draws us all together and is common to all of us is the passion and commitment to our purpose, which is to support the voluntary sector. And I am really proud of the team that I lead because they are absolutely committed to that cause.